All right, so if you're one of those guys that likes to take your coffee into the woods in beans and grind your coffee in the woods, I'm going to show you a way to improvise a grinder today with your Pathfinder water bottle and cup set to grind coffee to either a coarse grind, a medium grind, or a fine grind, depending on what you choose. Stay with me, guys. All right, so here's our coffee beans, straight out of our Woodland Pantry Plus. This is the bowl, Pathfinder bowl, from our Woodland Chef Kit, and here's our bottle and cup set. The bowl is really something to catch it in, but it's also going to be our pestle for a mortar and pestle here in a moment. What we're going to do is we're going to take the stove and the bottle. We're going to invert the stove in the bottom of this to create a coarse cutting grid. And we're going to add some coffee beans into that. And we're not going to add a whole lot of beans at one time into this thing. We're going to be kind of choosy about how many we put in there. We just want to cover the bottom of that grid. Then we're going to start rotating this bottle over the top of that grid. Shuffle them around a little bit. Repeat the process. What we're doing now is we're getting that coarse, cracked grind. And we're just shuffling them around on the grid. When we get to the point where we've got most of them through the grid because we've cracked them that small, then we should have a pretty coarse ground coffee. Okay. So the first time around, what we get is a fairly coarse ground coffee. But if that's what you like, you got it pretty easy. Now we're going to get rid of this and use the bottle in conjunction with this bowl as a mortar and pestle. And we're just going to rotate the bottle. Just like this, inside the bottom of the bowl. It's almost a perfect fit. Now we're crushing those beans down even further. And I shake it every once in a while to get the bigger ones up on the edges. So now we're pretty much to a medium grind. And if we continue that process, almost there. We're going to end up with a fairly fine grind. You got a few mediums in there. It's not perfect, but you could take a little bit longer to keep doing this if you want really, really, really fine grounds. And it's going to continue to move that material around inside the bowl and crush it between the two pieces of metal like a mortar and pestle, just grinding it up a little at a time. Every once in a while, shuffle the heavy stuff that's in the center where you got a little concavity in the bottle to the edge. Just keep on going. Just like that. Until you get the grind that you're looking for. All right, guys, well, I appreciate you joining me out here today for this quick video on how to make a coffee grinder on the fly with your Pathfinder water bottle and cup set and your Pantry Plus combined with, obviously, your Woodland Chef Kit. Now, those pieces can all be bought individually, so you could just buy the bowl. Obviously, the bottle and cup set comes with the stove. Then you'd have everything you need. As long as you've got that bowl with you in the woods, you're good to go. But just about anything that will friction fit into will work the same way if you don't happen to have the Pathfinder bowl. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, and for our business. All of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. And I'll be back with another video as soon as I can, guys. Thanks.